Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, we're talking about John Ostrander's Legacy comic book series, and we are in issues 32 through 35. Now, so what's going on within the Legacy world? Ooh, a lot of stuff's going on. Of course, the Mon Calamari are still getting wiped off the face of the earth by the Sith. Darth Krayt's anger knows no ends. He leashes a underwater Sith Leviathan into their planet, basically just to exterminate the whole planet. So the Mon Calamari Rangers and the Imperial Knights kind of team up, and they go to hunt and kill this Leviathan before it destroys their entire planet. Now this is kind of a wink and a nod to the Jedi Academy Leviathan series written by Kevin J. Anderson, because Leviathans exist, they're cool beasts, why not make a different type? And of course, you know, the Sith can create these type of creatures, so let's go ahead and do it. I loved it. I loved it. I really did. This is a series that takes place that really doesn't focus on, I mean, there is a story with Cade that I need to get to, so never mind. But it focuses on other characters here and there, and you care about them. You really care about them. It's not just about Cade. I can't tell you how awesome that is to have them do they'll do a whole comic book series not involving Cade, and you'll still be tuned into it. It doesn't feel like a filler issue or just a throwaway issue. I just want to get to issue 50 and then stop, so I need some few filler issues here. No, nothing is just filler. Everything has great characters, great plot points, and everything. Now, with Cade Skywalker, he has an awesome series here, where story arc here. He has a friend called Azlyn, I believe is her name, Azlyn, I believe, Azlyn Rose, who, and she's been around for a while. I haven't mentioned her, but she's an interesting character. It was his girlfriend back at the Jedi Academy. Now, they've split ways, and I don't think that she's a love interest anymore. I think he's solid with Delia. But Azlyn Rose has been a good friend of his for many years. Well, she gets mortally wounded. I should have mentioned this in the Vector series. She's helping them out fight against Sith. Well, she gets mortally wounded in this. She's so badly wounded that even Cade can't heal her. He's trying to, but he knows he can't tap into the dark side for that super healing power. He's trying to do it without tapping into the dark side, but he just can't do it. He doesn't want her to die, so he puts her in a Bacta suit to keep her alive. This is kind of interesting, right? Bacta kind of heals you, so he kind of puts her in this little Bacta suit to keep her alive. Well, here's the thing. She doesn't want this. She wants to die. Just let me die. But Cade can't let anyone die. He's kind of obsessed by that. Everyone that dies weighs heavily on his conscience now that he has a conscience. Everyone's weighing heavily on it, so he didn't want anyone to die. He has the power to heal. Why can't he heal the world? Now, this is interesting because these are echoes of Anakin Skywalker. Again, John Ostrander knew exactly what he was doing when he developed the character of Cade, because Anakin didn't want anyone to die anymore. He wanted to save people from death, and Cade wants the same thing here. Now, later on, Azlyn will leave him for the Imperial Knights. The Imperial Knights are they'll make her one of their own, but they'll give her a more solidified suit. But it was just an interesting and kind of chilling story that harkens back and echoes back to the days of Anakin and how he felt. Cade's kind of walking that fine line. So even though he's the good guy now, he's walking a fine line from dropping to the dark side. In fact, you don't even know how this series is going to end. Darth Krayt is positive that he will have him as the dark side. And as we see, Cade struggle with a lot of these things and a lot of these issues, he's not perfect. And you're thinking, oh, would John Ostrander do this? Now, this is very interesting because usually you know who your hero is, tried and true, nothing will happen to the hero. But Cade Skywalker, John Ostrander leaves a little bit of doubt in your mind. Is he straight and true, or will he fall from the path? He's having these struggles, and we're seeing them every day. And this is not just the end of them. There'll be way more struggles he'll have to deal with, too. Excellent. The character development in this series is so good. And I can't wait to talk about that more in another video. See you later.